Is it legit? Is it official? My answer is, madami nang pinagdaanan yung album na yan. Are so much cheaper. And the number one question you should ask, hey guys, it's Krista! This has been a question that you guys have been asking me a lot. What is an unsealed album? Ano ba yung difference between a sealed album and an unsealed album? Is it legit? Is it official? Saan ba nakakabili ng unsealed album? And is it safe to buy an unsealed album? So, to answer all your questions, I decided to order a few unsealed albums for research. Okay, fine. Research yung ginagamit kong excuse every time bumibili ako ng kung ano-anong merch. Research. So, I started doing my research early this year pa. I browsed through different sellers and I ordered from different shops so that we can compare the unsealed albums. Some of them are on hand, so I got them right away. And some of them are for pre-order na super tagal ng ETA. Long ETA. But finally, all of the unsealed albums that I ordered are now here. So, let's answer your questions first. Question number 1. What is an unsealed album? Basically, it's an album that's already been opened. That's the main reason why unsealed albums are so much cheaper than sealed ones. For example, a sealed Map of the Soul Persona album is around 900 pesos, more or less. But you can get an unsealed Persona album for only 250 pesos. Also, unsealed albums usually don't have photo cards anymore. The sellers or previous owners either keep them or sell the photo cards at a higher price. And yes, madaming taong willing magbayad ng mas mahal para sa face ni Jungkook or sa face ni Jin. Question number 2. Are unsealed albums official and legit? Yes, unsealed albums are official and legit. You can even find the official sticker at the back of the albums. But, here's the cold hard truth. May mga fake albums and fake photo cards going around talaga. So when it comes to unsealed albums, you need to be extra careful. So, how do you know if an album is official and legit? Double check the seller or the shop that's selling it. Some unsealed albums are being sold by people who have extra albums or if they're decluttering their collection. Some unsealed albums naman are sold by online shops are sold by online shops tapos they get the albums from suppliers in Korea. So, before ordering anything, make sure that you double check the reviews and the feedback on the shops. And if you want, you can even message their previous customers just for your peace of mind. Question number 3. Is it safe to buy unsealed albums? Should I buy unsealed albums? My answer is yes and yes. But you have to make an effort to double check first, okay? Isipin mo ganito, yung unsealed albums, dumaan na yan sa kamay ng ibang tao. Hindi siya direct from the source. Kaya, madami nang pinagdaanan yung album na yan. Literally. So, you have to do your part of double checking where it came from. Question number 4. How and where can I buy unsealed albums? There are a lot of unsealed albums on Twitter, Facebook Marketplace, and Facebook buy and sell groups. First thing you have to do is to check on the profile or the page of the shop or the seller. Make sure it's legit by checking on their previous transactions and looking at the feedback from other customers. Then you can message and start a conversation with the seller. Chika-chika muna. You can ask questions like, saan galing yung unsealed album? Saan originally nabili yung album na to? If person siya and not a shop, you can ask, what's the reason for selling? Kasi malay mo, damaged pala yung album. And the number one question you should ask, what is the condition? Again. And the number one question you should ask, what is the condition of the album and what are the inclusions? These questions are the ultimate determining factor if it's a good buy or not. And of course, the higher the rating of the condition, like 8 over 10, 9 over 10, 10 over 10, the better. And syempre, the more inclusions, the better. Ayaw natin yung maraming dents or maraming scratches, di ba? Kawawa naman yung album. Now, let's unbox all the unsealed albums that I bought. I have a total of 7 unsealed BTS albums that I bought from different sellers so we can compare the condition and the prices. 7 because BTS is 7. Let's go! The first 2 unsealed albums are the cheapest ones that I've seen so far. 200 pesos lang for each album. Grabe! Na-shock talaga ako! These ones are Love Yourself Tear and Love Yourself Her. I got them from a seller on Facebook. But before placing my order, I really looked at all their previous transactions. And buti na lang, true naman talaga na very accommodating siya as a seller. And for a cheap album, mabilis na din yung delivery. I think for the super cheap price, sulit na sulit na. The albums are in good condition with some dents and scratches, pero hindi naman noticeable unless you look really closely. But on the outbox of Love Yourself Her, the dents are a bit more noticeable. You can really see them right here at the corners. The Love Yourself Her even came with the stickers, so sulit na talaga to for 200 pesos. The next unsealed album is from a shop on Twitter called Sun Shop. I got the Wings album for 260 pesos. I really love their cute packaging and even the freebies. The album itself is pretty much good as new. I don't really see any dents, so that's a good sign. The next 2 unsealed albums are from a shop on Facebook called Steph N Shop. I got the Map of the Soul 7 album and the Wings album for 250 pesos each. So sa 500 pesos, may 2 albums na agad ako. Ang saya talaga! Plus, the seller was really easy to talk to and she gave regular updates pa. The Wings album is also good as new. Barely any dents or scratches. Now comparing the 2 unsealed Wings albums from 2 different sellers, there's really not much difference in terms of the condition. Price difference is 10 pesos, so that's not so bad too. I would say that these 2 are really good buys. Now for the Map of the Soul 7 album, this one has more visible dents on the outbox. You can really see them, especially at the bottom. The inclusions though are in good condition, so that's a big plus. Sulit na din for 250 pesos. The last two albums are from a shop on Twitter called Winter Euphoria. I got Love Yourself Dear and Love Yourself Persona for 300 pesos each. But they also have Love Yourself Answer if you want that too. The first thing I loved about this is how well packed the albums are. Even if unsealed albums sila, alagang-alaga pa din. The Love Yourself Dear is practically in perfect condition. You wouldn't even think na unsealed siya. Now comparing the two Tear albums, I would say that this one from Winter Euphoria is in better condition than the first one. Do you see the scratch on the middle of the album on the right? It's not super noticeable, but it's there. The scratch is there. And lastly, I love that the Map of the Soul Persona was even wrapped in a sealable plastic. It does have some little imperfections, pero hindi naman big deal. No one is perfect, diba? Kahit sa albums. If you're looking for a safe space to share all your ARMY feels and to make new ARMY friends, then join Club 7, your BTS Barkada. I promise it's the best BTS family you'll ever find. Just wanted to say hi to Cheska, Naomi, and Krista. I want to be friends with you guys too, so make sure you comment down below or message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.